Well, hello and welcome to episode 5 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis. And this is our regular episode every week. We try to get one in every week just after the games play. And where are we now? Wednesday. And we just get a reaction on what's happened over the weekend and what the latest crack has happened over the weekend. So let's have a look at the video first and then we can chat about whatever. Well, just to say that this is Christy Nicholson League here in Ballyhaunis, County Mayo, where I'm the guru and I'm looking to do something every week and keep the vibe going here. We have the massive community and environs and suburbs around the town. Amazing FBL players. Seriously, one guy in the top 79th in the world in our Christy Nicholson League, plus loads of us in the top 10,000, top 200,000 regularly. So this is why I'm doing the show, is to keep things going. Unfortunately, we have this sick international break. It's the first of 4, which will be scheduled over the year. I just take the little breakdown as we're going. The 4th of September now. We have this now until I don't know. It's could be, what's it, the 4th, 5th, 6th, 13th. 14. It's a lot. It's a long time. But it's just a lot of reflection now and people assessing where they are and what they need to do. And loads of people are taking wildcards at the moment. Last count about 500,000. It's all because we have a massive amount of new signings coming in here. The window's closed now. Closed last night, and they got this Saul Niguez from Atletico Madrid to Chelsea, season-long loan. Chelsea have done remarkably well with Lukaku as well. They look. One of the guys has put 2 teams up. I think it's the Oracle. Mount, Lukaku, Havertz, Jorginho, Kante in midfield, Chilwell, Rudiger, Christensen, Asfalacheka, James, and Mende. That's the first team. And the second team would be Werner, Pulisic, Ziyech, Saul, as we have here, Niguez, and Kovacic in midfield, Alonso, Chalaban, Thiago Silva, Sarr, and Kepa. So that's serious. And obviously, Thomas Tuchel, he will be charged with winning Chelsea's title this season in his first season. So it's everybody's. How are we going to get to Lukaku at game week 8? How are we going to do this? What we'll do a wild card? And a lot of talk is now about 250,000 people have already transferred Bruno Fernandes out of your team. He's 12.1 million, so he probably will go back to 12. If you get another, up to 1 million transfers out, he'll definitely lose a 0.1, but it shouldn't affect you if you've had Bruno in from the start. And you didn't take that 12.1. I'm not sure about the Bruno thing. I'll look at my team later on, but I have other plans. Cristiano Ronaldo's back, and he's back home, and Alex Ferguson was the guy that tipped it over, and he's come back, and it should be very interesting, especially when Rashford gets back and Yeah, Dan James has gone to Leeds as well, so that he's only 6 million. So I wonder where he'll go. Is Harrison's position, where will he fit? Could he? Well, it's a good signing anyway. He'll get games and he'll fit Leeds style, energetic and never run. Yeah, we'll get to the. Just want to talk a little bit about the Mayo crack here. Will Mayo or Tyrone go fourth on and claim the Sam on the 11th of September? The main reason I said fourth there is because both are stuck on three Sams. Tyrone have won it in 2003, 2005, and 2008. This is the first meeting between Mayo and Tyrone in the All-Ireland football final. So it's quite novel. They have a lot of semi-final history. Mayo have won it, I think, in 36, 50, and 51. So there's a 70-year gap. But obviously Tyrone have Brian Dooher as their manager now. And he was captain at the time after Sean Kavanagh captained them. So obviously this would be massive for Tyrone. They have a shot, they have a chance. I'm not going to call it yay or nay. It's been this is the Mayo's 11th final. They've lost 10 in a row. They've done their own 10 in a row. Dublin couldn't manage their 10 in a row. Mayo put a stop to that at the 7th crack. I think they've had 3 finals with Dublin, one drawn, one lost by a point, and one beheaded basically by 5 or 6 points, like that Henry VIII. 2 died, 2 survived, and 2 were executed. You know, this basically with Mayo, with Dublin. They had the other drawn final with me then, 96. I was in Donegal that year. But this is, I'm not getting carried away or to where I don't think anyone in Mayo will get too carried away with the history here. Mayo 1551. I think the other was 36. Yes, Leash. So let's see what beckons on the day, and just a little, word. The 11th of September. So where we are, the Christy Nicholson, yeah, right. So we have here Kieran Kiely here. I'm trying to get. He's known as the Long Dog in the circles. I am trustedly informed the Long Dog. That could go a series of ways. That nickname. He's a very, very tall dude. I don't know when I probably. I don't know. Long Dog, what's your height? Is it 6'2" or 3 more? But I want to call him Kieran, aka 47 Kiely. That's what I wanted to call him. But I'm informed he wants to be done as the Long Dog. So aka 47. I hope people know who I mean. I'm trying to do the AKK 47. AKKA 47. AKKA 47. That's what the 2 Ks for Kiely. So he's on top of the league. He's laughing, he's flying. Han Solo Fitz is there in second. It's very, very tight. There's nothing in the top 10 here. Really, there's 15 points there down to Snowman. One of the guys was saying that the cream always rises to the top, and this year the top dogs they're killing it. Kiely there now as Fitzy. Fitzy is one of our top dogs. Mark Oracle Phillips there in second. The Starman Phillips there, and Diarmid, the BFG Phillips there, having a good season. Joey Neenan is anonymously there, only 5 points down. Shane Faceman Healy there in second, another top dog. Morgan, another top dog with the Prodigy. Steve Strett there, Nolan there, 8th. Look at this, all the top dogs. Christy Snowman, Jason Coyne, Sniper there down in 16th to 219 points. Not panicking yet, down to me here on 19th, joint 19th, 36 points down after 3 game weeks. I'm not panicking either. I'm not taking any -4s or any hits. I'm just going to be very, very patient all season. I'm not going to be too temperamental, although I am making substitutions more brazenly, but not for -4s. So I would be propping it up there. I suppose the only other top dog, we got Silvermines O'Brien there in 25th. Kevin the Guru Killer's there and a bit further back, but none of these really, they're only looking about 40 points back. You don't want to be 40 points back from the top, but yeah, we've had 55 this year. Oh yeah, David Hessian there from Ahermore. I haven't got an Ahermore league here. I don't know where it is. I don't know if they're doing one, but all I know, I think we got Darren Duffy in here, one of the best players. Dermot Duffy, I think, from Ahermore. Got quite a few from Ahermore that have come in. Thank God. It's look at Fergal Boland's in there as well. These guys are regular. William the Hitman Nestor, he will not be happy at 163. He did his wild card as well prior to game week 3, which was early 64 points. Like, yeah, I can understand the sub bench is phenomenal, but Liverano is like a sub bench dude, and there's a lot of expectation on his shoulders. He will start every game, but there wouldn't be any high class defender there, premium defender. I will keep TAA in there, or one Liverpool dude, even Matip, and anybody in that Liverpool. Try and keep one premium player. Look at even Alonso's doing very well, but what will happen with Chilwell and the Euro Champions League gets back, there'll be rotation. Same with City, same with Liverpool, same with United. So with the exception of Liverpool, the other three are pretty well placed. Even though City haven't signed a striker, they're looking at Garcia being the false 9, and he's doing a good job, and he's getting a few goals all right at 7.1 million. Pretty. Garcia is just like, is it Torres? Garcia Torres or Fernan Torres? Sorry, there's another guy called Garcia. Sorry, Ferran Torres is the 7.1 guy, and you know, but then again, he could be rotated again, you know, because when KDB gets back, and anyone else as well, look, it's the Pep roulette. And that's the reason why I don't have any City in my team at the moment. I'm not taking a risk. I hate the Pep roulette. The only guy you can trust to have it on is Emerson, and he might get the odd assist for you. But he doesn't do it. He doesn't get any save points, and it's just waste of 6 odd million. Sterling, if you're going to get Sterling in, you'd be captaining him or Son. These are your premium guys. Kane's premium. So in every team, you're lucky to have 3 premiums. So they would be Williams 3. Sterling was on the bench again. He could have scored 2 there the other day, at least against Arsenal. And Mahrez came off the bench as well. And this is scary stuff, because if Ferran Torres is playing, he's taking Mahrez's spot. So there could be swings and roundabouts with them two, one on and the other off, and the other on and the other off. So yeah, Jota, if you don't have a Salah or Bruno, fair enough, Jota will probably, have a few points there. Benrahma is all the rage now. The fact that Lingard isn't coming, he's going to have a full season, so he's a good look. What is he now? 6.4, unbelievable. I might let him run at the moment. Rafinha, of course, I like. Antonio, again, I am just a bit scared of that team going forward for the rest. You have to take. I don't want. The longer you leave your wild card, the less you're going to be messing around with free hits. So I'm trying to. I'll go back to my team. So that's, hopefully William will pick something up there, because he absolutely adores FPL. And he's a great history. He's won trophies with the top dogs, and he will be back hopefully. This is my team, so this is. I'm hoping now I can sneak through the international break. See, all these guys mainly, they're English, or they're, well, I suppose Sanchez isn't, but the second now he's had his car, he's been charged with driving a car, no tax and insurance, and bit of palaver now with his offence there, but he was up in court today, so it's a good time to do your court thing during international break. I suppose you won't be bored. So anyway, so Fernandez, okay, he's Portuguese again. He hasn't far to travel, but I don't know what's happening to Son. I don't know if he's going. My point is that I thought I would have a few English players in there, but looking at these, they're mainly Brazilian. Well, I have this Richarlison, right? That's what I got. But I've got rid of Richarlison, and I had money in the bank. And has it worked out? The exact amount of money in the bank and getting rid of Carlson gave me the exact amount to get Vardy. So this is my little thing that I'm going to go 10.5, not too bad. I didn't lose anything in Carlson. I think he was 7.5 and I had 3 million in the bank. So I'm a bit like that. If something just fits, get it in now, quick as you can before you lose it in the 0.1. Only 13.9% owned. Yes, they have City up next. But what I was saying is that Antonio now is going for Jamaica. Apparently now he's not going to be English. He's going to be starring for Jamaica along with Ravel Morrison will be going to Jamaica for international duty. So I was thinking of him would be mainly staying at home, twiddling their thumbs, doing nothing. And Sarah as well. But again, the international players, I'm happy enough that all these guys will be playing regularly, and I will not have a need to do a wild card for a while, unless Lukaku and Ronaldo go absolutely haywire. Ronaldo could go from 12.5 to 13 million in a month. It's scary, but I think his minutes will be managed. I think most of the top guys' minutes will be managed now at United. There's a lot of midfielders there, and I know that McTominay is injured at the moment. That's why Fred's getting a lot of look in. I'm happy with the fact that Williams from United, I got him in specifically hoping he'd get a loan move, and he's gone to Norwich, so that's handy. Just Anderson is good. Again, he's going to be a defender, and I just like him for what I saw when he was at Denmark. And obviously Dallas is Dallas. He could do whatever. He loses all the defensive points, but I'm happy enough at the moment with that stuff. I'm going to be captaining Vardy a lot, I'd say. I like his run all the way down, even Leeds and Arsenal. Leicester, I'm worried about their defense, of course, but that shouldn't worry Vardy. So that's about it. That's all I'm going to really say or do about the team here. I'm not happy with Digne. He's gone down on price 5.4, so I'll have to do a loss. I'm just lumbered with Digne, I think. I don't like the crack with Carlson about the way he was stolen penalties now, and DCL's taking them, and he's not happy. It's a joke. His value is kaput now. He's not worth 7.6 anymore. He's not even worth 7 million. If he's not taking penalties, if you've got him, it's finito. The same scenario with Bruno. He doesn't have the penalties. He got about 18 goals last season. He's going to lose about 8 or 9 of them. Ronaldo's definitely going to be taking penalties. Again, if you've got him, I got zero money in the bank there. So I'm looking at premium guys. My 3 premiums are obviously Vardy, Son, and Fernandez. Obviously, I think TA could be. He's a massive premium defender. So if Wan-Bissaka against Newcastle should be okay. Digne will start. I like all my guys because they start and they're all regular, and most of them are 90-minute guys except for maybe Antonio. He will be. Sarr never get subbed. Neither do any of the others apart from Antonio now and again after the 60 minutes. So I'm going to carry on the way. I'm not going to panic. 36 points down on Kieran Kiely. Let's have a quick look at the live thing because I can get all the teams up here. This will take a while. Let's have a quick look at the nut then. Okay, the long dog has took me out with his 8KK 47. I've been took out by 2 points, and he's on 9, I would say. And Gilday got his revenge on the average. Snowman has won again against Joe Fahey. Healy has took out. the other way around. The Oracle has took out the face man, so just have to shout that out there. The Oracle is the top dog in that house. Andy Cunyon took out by Dazza Duffy. Stephen Carney took out by Jason Coyne. Han Solo Fitz beats William. He'd be devastated with that wild card. Oh, Owen Rowe from Castlereagh, Roscommon. No, he's not. I better scrub that. I have to muffle that out. Owen Rowe. No, he's not. Beats John Kelly. Owen Collins. Bet Duncan Hannon. Duncan over the last few years has not really rattled us. I'm worried. Since 2018, that was when he last won, and a brilliant play all season. And he tries. I don't know what's going on the last year. It's shocking. Duncan is 5-star FPL player. So the Guru Killer has been done by Pat Kiley. Starman done by he did Niall Richardson. Stephen Strett took out Connor Hussies from Castlereagh, Roscommon. Sorry, Owen Rowe. Sorry, Owen. Yeah, Connor is our resident Castlereagh dude. James Crane, another. I think he's massive Roscommon as well. Beaten by Jerry Freely. So apologies to Owen. Sorry there. I don't know everybody. You see, everybody knows me, but I haven't been back home for ages, and there's no excuses, I know. But I've left the town for like nearly 10 years, and I'm only back off and on. So this thing is going to come up. Live leagues. Yeah, so tonight now, Ireland are playing Portugal away. So that's probably why I got no takers tonight. I have no interest in international football. Seriously, it's a complete waste of time. Eventually, the players will get together, and the resident associations will say enough of this international malarkey, because we have the players, we have their passports, and okay, some of the players will go ballistic, but if they made a choice between their country and the wage, they're going to pick the wage most of the time, or the other ones don't get paid jack. They'll probably go and do the international. I can see the whole thing splitting up into two, really. And the international will go amateur, and basically the leagues will all go massive pro with hundreds of millions a week. So this Kieran, what's the story, Kieran? He did the transfer, Wilson, Calvert-Lewin and Shaw for Tanganga. He likes, obviously, Tanganga's clean sheets. I don't think Spurs are going to keep massive clean sheets now, guys. We got 3-1-0s in a row. Yay. Harry Kane stays, yes, and he seems to be pretty happy to give it another year. But I don't know who he's fooling when he's saying that things are going to carry on like it always does, hoping that we can win a trophy at Tottenham. Nothing's going to change with trophies there. Diaz, of course, it's nice to have a Diaz in the pair tree. Rudiger's obviously a good shout. Getting plenty of game time. Rafinha, Grealish is on fire. It's already got a couple of goals. Greenwood again on fire. It's not go Salah. It's got the dream combination, Salah and Fernandes. That drive anybody berserk. Fernandes there, blanking. Calvert-Lewin is obvious. Antonio is massively obvious. I still got Tsimikas on the bench. He's in no great hurry at the moment, but if it's susceptible. Duffy might get you a clean sheet now and again or come up with a goal, but his general is going to be 1-0-2-20. 1-0-2-1-0-30. Is that sort of dude, it's really down to, I don't think there's any massive rush or panic for him to do a wild card or anything. He's doing very well as it is. He's got 2 subs in. He's on the ball. And Kylie's surprising me a bit here. He's on form. He's on form. I like it. Starman now he had an Annus Horribilis last year, and this year seems to be he has got his brain together for this one. I slightly like his team because he's got TAA compared to Kiely there. I like Shaw and Diaz. Again, that's a terrific team. Quite similar, I suppose. The last 5 are all to do with Kieran. A lot of these teams will look the same. Pickford on the bench, Tierney and Gilmore. Again, there's something on the bench. And the Oracle is still with the Ailing dude. Again, I see a lot of these teams do look at Tony. They stuck with him. Good call with Son. I picked Son myself as captain. Got the lucky free kick. So there you go. That's the story there. So it's pretty good. Not a lot on the bench there to come out, but so yeah, it's Simicast must have came on and got a sub. So story Dermot, yeah. He was told, I think it was the face man or somebody told, no, probably Starman. I told him the captain Vardy this week. So we'll have to see what Dermot comes up with this week. I can't advise, we're too far out. There's 2 weeks of international baloney to occur. Could be all sorts of stuff. It's probably good to see if what the hell happens. You know, the international break. Apparently FIFA are sticking their foot on the ground here, and they're not going to allow the Premier League. They're saying that, you know, to withhold their players. So I think most of the players are gone. Like I think Romario and Spurs new player Romario and some of the Argentinian Buendia from Villa. They have been allowed to go to Argentina, and Brazilian FA are up in arms because they're not getting the same treatment. So, you know, like the English FA, you know all the story anyway. It's the 5-day quarantine and all this stuff when you come back, and you could miss how many matches or something, and then the following week, COVID isolation and all that. What's the story now with Joey? Calvert-Lewin, he got in. Nothing major really. It's very similar to what we've seen, but apart from the he's had to Tony, Calvert-Lewin and Maris for Rafinha. So fairly, you know, it's probably a good call to get Calvert-Lewin in there and Rafinha. So yeah, this is just basically the story here. Yeah, what was the transfers? Oh yeah, Solomon Rondon has gone to Everton. Don't think I'd get him in. This guy, Takehiro Tomiyasu, is in for Arsenal. That's a bit of he's going to have to be called Tommy over in Arsenal. Tommy with an I for short, you know. Edward from Celtic, top scorer for Celtic, gone to to Palace. I'm tired, like I'm so tired. Like videos took everything out of me. Alex Creel, no idea who he is or what he is, gone to West Ham. Emerson Royale gone to Tottenham from Barca. That's a bit of money. Tottenham spent a bit of money this time around. Oh, Ademola Lookman from Fulham, who was at Fulham last year, has joined from. It's only a loan, so he's loaned out again to Leicester. That's a free hit. That's a good deal for Leicester. Will be interesting. Madison can get injured, and Harvey Barnes got injured now and again, so he'll go straight in the team. He won't let the side down there. Sema, Daniel James, you know about. Munez, Connor Roberts, gone to Burnley. Cristiano and Vlasic, Nikola Vlasic, gone to West Ham. They're looking for a striker. He's just the internationals. Antoine Griezmann's gone back to Atletico Madrid, where he's from. He's done all this good stuff. Aldercoster. These are just the other city of just other bits and pieces. Nothing really strikes out to me there. No, Scottish. So yeah, let's have a quick look. BBC Sport, BBC Sport. I'm going to have dinner in a minute now. I've got to round up. Apologize to Owen Rowe. You know, I always make a mishap. Yeah, and congratulations to Kieran Kiely. He's killing it. He's shown us the way. So the Republic of Ireland 0-0 after 15 minutes. Denmark and Scotland 0-0. I can't believe Ukraine were winning 1-0 and they've thrown it into 2. Shocking. France being held, Israel up. It's only early days there. I don't think I'd even watch it. I'm going to get dinner now, watch a good film, spaghetti western, and just try and find a way to get. I've got a couple of good books. This guy, AP McCoy, massive Arsenal fan, but reading this book is an inspiration for anybody. I'm about halfway through it. The determination to be a jockey. He started with a trainer called Rock, up in Ballyhaunis, up in the north, and he wouldn't go to school. I'm going to go to jockey, I'm going to rider, and that's it. That's what you need to be focused. But some unbelievable stuff he goes on about when he broke his leg, what happened. He goes on about the people, about Bolger as well, down in Kilkenny, I think. The trainer, he went down there to, he was sent down there to be an apprentice jockey, and it's just how he met his wife, some of the winners, and riding Viking flagship, and the thrill of winning Queen Mother Champion Chase several times. It's just phenomenal. He even rode here a horse for Steve McManahan and Robbie Fowler. Yeah, it's great stuff, and his partnership with JP McManus as well. Love it. It's actually good to read. It's just we all have I don't know, there's definitely a book in every one of us, whether or not it's worth writing or not. That's the story, isn't it? Really, you want to have a book that's worth writing about you. So there's Denmark all of a sudden 2-0 up. Voila, just like that. Poof. Okay, thank you for watching. Please tune in again. I try to make it a bit lively and a bit personalized. I don't go into the stats, or I don't go into any of the stuff like Andy from FPL, Let's Talk Football, or any of the other Fantasy League Scout or the official. I only even listen to the official FPL with James Richardson or any of them. I want to go my way and do it my way and not get bogged down. And I go on urges and when to do this and when to do that, and have a look at the fixtures. The fixtures is 7/10 of the law. It's nearly everything, the fixtures, and keeping an eye out for injuries. It's pretty basic stuff, really. You go really by who you have fear of missing out. I'm a FOMO dude. If I got Son straight in for Salah because I got really miffed off with Salah and he blanked, and what are you doing against Burnley, and he blanked last year and I knew he did. I'm sick of it. Now I want Salah back because Bruno's going to miss the penalty. So it's I've got rid of Richarlison, which was a must. I think he was the most important guy to get out of that team. I'm happy enough if Tony can do anything against Brighton. I'm happy enough. So what else is there to say? I really go by fear of missing out. That's really, I keep it simple as feck. And I think, I'm really happy with Sarr. I think he's going to play lots of games and do lots of assists. Against Wolves now, they could be up hiding it. Look, Wolves, I don't know how in God's name that these guys are they played 3 and did they get a draw? I think they might have got a draw. They lost to Spurs. Oh, they lost to Leicester 1-0. They lost to Spurs 1-0. And they lost to United 1-0. I think they did. So Wolves and Spurs. One is bottom and the other's top. One scored 3 and one's conceded 3. And who's the better team? I'd have to say right now, Wolves. After seeing what they did against United, it's just shocking. I was laughing at them, calling them rubbish for the whole game, hoping that by using this rubbish and character, I was out drinking and they're rubbish. They can't. And see the amount of chances that Adama Traore and the whole lot of them from Jimenez had chances. The whole lot of them had chances. They couldn't score in a what, in a brothel. Okay, so I've said it. And that's the difference. And the Wolves look like a phenomenal championship team, but they can't put the ball in the net. No, I think that's going to change, of course. And against Watford, it better bloody change against Watford. Who is the manager now? It might be another Nuno. Bruno. Is it Bruno Nuno? Same sort of carry on. I don't know if there's any point talking about these things. Yeah, Chelsea did well to hang out there with 10 men. Everybody says that's the defense to beat, but look, they have so many players. It's hard to, which ones do you pick and which ones will get miffed that they're not being played. They're going to have to manage the minutes of all that. That's a class team. We have 2 teams as I've called out to you. Burnley are interesting. They always come up with something. Spurs, well, I can't believe they're top after, they should have been beaten by Wolves, and Watford had 1 or 2 chances, but they're there, 3 wins. United have got the points, not conceded. It's just really about the next fixtures, I suppose. Leicester City, well, that'll be real banana skin for City, that. And who knows what happens after the international break? Will all the international players be allowed to play? I know that the 2 Spurs Argentinians. This is the reason why I'm trying to think of the other Spurs Argentinian. I know there's 2 of them, and there's 2 at Villa, but apparently they're playing the first 2 games and coming home to avoid this thing. And Brazil are going mad because one of those games are against Argentina and Brazil need to win it. And Argentina seem to be getting all their best players back, and they're getting all sorts of deals with Tottenham and Villa. And Brazil seem to be getting they're not being able to get all their players. That's going to be fascinating. If you can watch that international match, that's the one to watch. Look, Cristiano Ronaldo against Newcastle. You're going to get loads of people capturing Cristiano. I suppose William now would be upset with Kane captaining and not getting that. It's such a risky thing, like to throw him in there and not proper preseason. And he looked rusty. He looked rusty against Watford. He had 2 or 3 chances he should have buried, and he didn't put it in the net. He missed a glaring sitter in the second half. Couldn't believe it. And Palace is a bit of a banana skin as well. And obviously the manager there is a gooner. So Vieira, my God, he'll do anything to get a result against Spurs, and it's a noon kickoff, and anything that could be a banana skin. This is the battle of the basement, the relegation decider, both of 3 from 0, 0 from 3. My God in heaven, those Arsenal fans in there in the Emirates, they want to be baying for blood here, and I'm telling you that Norwich, Cantwell and the other dude, I think he scored the other day, Pookie, yeah. They could do something on the break, the Arsenal defense need to get it sorted out, because Cantwell and Pookie will do something. They're not, Brentford against Brighton. This is a terrific chance for Tony. Mopai got injured. I don't know if he probably will be back anyway, depending on the injury. So some interesting games of Chelsea and Lukaku. Can Martinez keep Chelsea out? He'll definitely get saves. Leeds against Liverpool. Leeds will go for it. They'll have no fear. Liverpool will bring it on. Again, that's fireworks from last season's 4-3, I think. And Everton Burnley will obviously Rafa Benitez and Sean Dyche will absolutely. They're very defensively minded, and look, we'll have to see. Wood is playing well for Burnley. That could be a 2-2 or something. So there's not really a lot where you can just, it's all here and there. So I better leave it there now, folks. And thanks for the latest video. Not totally on form tonight, but let's hope and pray for Mayo. I mightn't do another show now for another week or two. Probably somewhere just after the international break, and just do a quick 20-minute roundup of any injuries, or I don't know really. I'm not big into. It's really after the whole. It's after the whole crack has happened. You know, the game week has happened. Get a bit of commentary and just say what we're doing. I'm a bit worried about these top dogs we have. Stephen Stretz came on now. Where are we now here? Mayo go fourth. Can they go fourth? I like that. Like that. That's a good pitch. Over on the right hand side, there's a picture of Keegan and there's Sean Griffin there beside. Son's thing. Yeah. So we got a lot of top dogs from last. And obviously Sean hasn't been on this very, very rarely, if anything, anytime. Kevin is a bit kind of shy. William is just, he's busy. Still got a chance of turning up, but it's going to be, it's going to be hard to face the whole show, and the people and stuff like that. It's hard. Stephen Streck came on last week. Thank you very much. Snow will come on at some time. He's always working at night. Starman and Phillips, there's no reason why these two, unless some of them are junior training. Healy's always working, and Morgan is always doing his things. So I don't see a lot of hope that I'll get much of the guys on to show their team. That's being very secretive. I think you do the show, and I think it's probably people are just giving it a break for a while just to see how they're getting on. Last year, loads of people came on. It kind of tailed off a bit at the end. People lost enthusiasm. But I'll just keep this going for a while, and hopefully we'll get more of a reaction from our top dogs here when they can come on. Getting the sore voice now. See you later, folks. Bye, and thanks for watching. If you stay till the end, it's just me at the end of the day. So God bless, take care, and bye.